Yeah, it's not like that at all for karate. And
Yeah,
karate,
it's crazy.
karate, they don't even go. In karate, in Japanese, I think it's Q. So like, there's 10. Oh, Dan. Wait,
Yeah, Dan. I think.
no, that's after you get to black belt.
Oh, okay.
But before you get to black belt is Q, and there's 10 of them.
Yeah, so you got to get that would be equivalent
First,
to
second, third,
stripes and
fourth.
jiu-jitsu, right?
I mean, kinda. It's more like so. It also depends on where you are studying at, because some people have different belts. Some people like swap out one color for another. So
Okay.
it's like first Q, second, third, fourth to 10th. So like in my system in Nama, it was white, yellow, purple, orange, green, green with stripe, blue, brown, brown with one stripe, brown with two stripes. So now I'm at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then first Dan, which is black belt. And then you can go up to 10 Dans with so like 10, if you and there's like zero, there's like one person, and he might even be dead, who was like a 10th degree grandmaster black belt.
So it's a
Like
belt like
you
that.
can't like get that anymore.
Yeah, it's a belt like that in jiu-jitsu called coral. It's like red.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a belt, I think, too, where it's like nobody is doing that.
Yeah. It's like the nigga who founded
right,
the art.
dude that made the guy that created
And
the
that's
art.
that's it.
Hey yo yo. Yo, check it. This my special attack, 100 swords, 100 episodes, and here's to 100 more. Who got next? Place your change on the cabinet. Air Combo University graduates juggle my enemies before tagging in the Masters Hero. Pros in action, toe tagging champions getting active. The message will always get near you. Return to the dream team, Spider-Man and Strider hear you. When the mask is on, I can't promise Cyclops to keep his glasses on. The handshake was potent. The inner glow shown as a mega optic blast trailer behind the Shinku Hadouken. How you gon' dodge both of them? Blast you down to the last atom. Best regards from the proton cannon you couldn't fathom. If you were raised on gaming and put a controller up, I'm old enough to study the meta before I bless you. We understood space in the dash clean. Now we need the Justin Wong poster right next to the pro athletes. Final justice like a primary lotus from out the sky. Stars and stripes reminding you racism is still alive. Bring a plasma sword to a gunfight. Hayato, bring a hurricane kick. Tatsumaki Senpaku. One time for all my tacos who played the console to their eyes closing. Probably forgot to study for their finals. Welcome to the SwordCast. SwordCast, my wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Oh, welcome to the SwordCast. SwordCast, my wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Oh, welcome to the SwordCast. SwordCast, my wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Oh, let me take you for a ride.
Boom! I didn't load the.
I'm tired of
sounds.
these snakes on this plane.
Hilarious.
Oh, you didn't load the soundboarding, Tin?
I'm pulling it up. It's been a minute. I forgot how to do this shit.
Yeah, man, it's been quite some time. It is time.
It is time, dog. In our defense, we did try at least 3 or 4 times.
We also got undercut by like an insane snowstorm like 3 times,
Dog.
like 3 separate occasions.
And when I say insane, like
I'm talking about Snowmageddon more than once,
Yes.
which is ridiculous.
pretty intense. But we back.
We back in there.
We gonna keep doing this shit. It might take us a couple months between, but hey,
But we doing it.
we doing it.
I don't know why. I'll be hearing so much stupid music at high school basketball games.
Oh, I missed that, bro.
I'm like, bro, what do you have on their playlist? My goodness, what is this?
They haven't updated it since like 2005.
Dog, it's like some schools will play a bunch of current music, and then some schools will be in there playing just
Yeah.
everybody in the club getting tipped. Like, what?
Jock Jams 99, bro.
What's going on? Even worse, that's like Jock Jams 2005.
Right,
dog.
bro. You remember the one? You remember everybody had "Bring 'Em Out" as their
Yes.
intro? Everybody had that joint.
Bro, when I was a senior in high school, that was everybody's warm-up song. And I was like, can somebody be different? Please.
No, everybody, every single opponent.
Oh my gosh. The coldest song that I remember teams coming out to was Mystical. The doom doom doom.
Oh.
Yeah, teams used to come out to that. That was hard.
Doom, doom. Yeah, that's fire.
That was hard, but everybody else, Jock Jams 2001.
Fucking space. Dog, I swear to God, one time we played a team. My freshman year in high school, we played some corny ass team from somewhere, and they played the fucking Space Jam music to come out to, bro. Like, what are we doing?
The one song in Space Jam was it "Hit 'Em High"?
No, not fire. That one.
Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high.
That song is fire. They played the they played that one. The scene where all of the cartoon characters are like trying to pull into the arena, and that music is playing. That's exactly what they were playing. And they brought their weak ass team out, and we beat them by 1 million.
Yeah, and that's what you get for coming out to Space Jam. Oh goodness, are we back?
We are, man.
It's been a long time.
It has.
In our defense, we did get undercut by about 3 or 4 catastrophic snowstorms.
Yep.
That sort of stopped the meetup a couple times.
Yep.
And these were some pretty aggressive snowstorms too. So
yes, I had to drive through a snowstorm. Actually, twice.
Yeah, I had to drive through a snowstorm yesterday, and it's like March, and still having snow.
We were shout out to the homie to the homie Scott and my sister Monica. We were going to a cyberpunk themed gala in where was it? In some part of Columbus, and it was fire. It was a really fun night. Got to do some cyberpunk cosplay, which is always fun. But we all drove together, by the way, and I volunteered to drive. And so we were like, all right, well, let's leave early as hell so we can avoid the snow. And so we wake up 7, 8 o'clock. All right, cool. This is early enough. We should be fine. Bro, we walk outside. We wake up to 8 inches of snow. Like, I take my first step and it's like shin deep.
Nah.
I got stuck immediately. As soon as we pulled out of the driveway, the air made me immediately stuck.
How many times would you say you've got stuck this winter? This is one of the most brutal winters we've had in a few years. It
has been. Honestly, they all happened in that trip. Like, yeah, it was tough. But so I think it takes maybe like 3.5 hours, maybe 2, I don't know, to get from Detroit to Columbus. It took us like 7 hours to do that shit, bro.
That's so crazy.
The whole time I was going like 45 miles per hour. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But shout out to the gang for keeping me focused. They didn't know it, but I was fucking horrified the whole time.
Yeah, driving in snow
that's not fun.
Can do that sometimes.
No fun. So yeah, back, man.
We're back. It's been forever. What's going on in your life?
Oh man,
been a minute.
What is going on? I got a bunch of basketball stories, but I'll save those. We got a whole dedicated section.
We got a whole section for Heroes Hoop stories now.
So yeah, going to BlurredCon coming up this week. Not this week, but next weekend. So if any of I think there's like 1 or 2 people from the Discord that sometimes go down there. I was gonna hook up with Edmund down there, but he is not able to make it. He's got some good news. I am not gonna share it. It's not mine to share, but this thing that he's doing, which is an exciting thing. I think it is. I don't know if he would agree. Is making it hard for him to do that and come to BlurredCon. So we'll have to catch him next time. But
I'll have to reach out to him and get.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. But
I still want to know what it is.
It's cool. And then so I'm doing 2 cosplays. The first one I'm a little worried about because I feel like it's like this is a kind of a popular character, but it's like just niche enough that I'm not sure if people are gonna know. But I'm doing Kiryu Kazuma from Yakuza. So I got the gray suit with the burgundy the burgundy shirt.
That's
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out in front of this now for you well-actually ass niggas. Let me see if I can remember which one it is.
Yoga fire. Hey, well, actually,
there we go. A little rusty on the soundboard.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So since I'm not gonna be shirtless, everybody knows that Kiryu's dragon tattoo is on his back. I'm obviously not gonna be shirtless, so I'm not gonna wear that. I'm not gonna put that on. But I do have. So Majima, who is Kiryu's rival, he has like the chest, like the pec muscle Yakuza pattern. So I'm gonna do that and just have the shirt open.
That's fire.
So you can see that the tattoo is there. I know it's not Kiryu's tattoo. Like, I get it. But the point is, I'm not finna take my shirt off for you niggas just so I can be committed to the cosplay. Like, I'm not doing that. So
right.
And then for day 2, I'm doing static, bro.
That's hard.
I'm doing static. I got a cool static like coat. Monica hooked up a logo, a static logo.
That's dope.
And then so you see it, I'm not a super duper sneakerhead like that, but I did buy those black and blue 13s.
That's fire.
I bought those for the cosplay.
That's dope.
Cause Virgil. Virgil from Detroit,
Hawkins.
bro.
He's from Detroit.
That nigga Virgil, I don't care what nobody say. If you know anything about Milestone Comics, if you know anything about Dwayne Duffy, if you know anything about Static, you know Dakota is very obviously based in Detroit. Obviously.
We need a Static Shock movie done in the animation style of Into the Spider-Verse. We need them to do a Static Shock movie. That would be amazing.
Absolutely, man. What a great character. I mean, I think, I don't know, dog. Like, I love Miles, obviously one of my favorite characters ever. I love T'Challa. But I feel like there is a void for, like, young, unambiguously black, like, just urban Detroit, Midwest, inner city energy that kind of encompasses, like, the duality of young black boys in the city. Like, there's no better character that represents that than Static. And I think the only reason why
the Static season 1 comic that Nick Draper
the new one,
it's from a few years ago, but it was crazy.
So like good. The only reason why I would say, and this is no shade to Miles, but Miles's experience is so specifically New York, and New York is like a really specific slice of American culture. I think a more like Midwestern flavor, like Detroit, Chicago, Indianapolis, even LA to a certain extent it's a whole different flavor. And I think Static represents that more than Miles would. And I feel like maybe some other folks would be able to see themselves represented. So I'm excited to do the Static. Obviously Static is like 14 or 15 or 16. So I would be the older version of Virgil, there's
been some the Static Beyond with Batman Beyond where he goes to the future. Yeah, he's older. It's pretty dope.
So yeah, man, playing a lot of video games. Been playing a new game that's actually coming out. Have you seen this Crimson Desert game? Bro, look it up, man. It is.
That's not the game you sent me with the dudes doing wrestling moves.
Yes,
that is. Yeah, the game looks dope.
It's like The Witcher meets.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Breath of the Wild meets like, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption.
When is this coming out?
March 19th, so pretty soon. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, I haven't played a game since the game that we're gonna talk about later. Yes. Crimson Desert.
Oh, and that so that game.
Oh, this game looks dope.
Yeah. The game we're going to talk about later. Looking forward to some new stuff from that dropping pretty soon as well. So, man.
This looks dope, actually.
So that's what I've been into.
Maybe I add it to the list.
You should. It's going to be fucking cool.
Looks cool.
Gonna be fucking cool, man.
But yeah, man. I have a lot going on. I'm a teacher now. I'm in the education trenches.
I haven't heard you like freaking out lately though. Do you feel like you've got it under control?
It's the teaching is not hard. The hard part is all the other things you have to do
The
on top of
admin
that.
stuff.
The admin stuff, the data stuff, the
Ew.
just meet parent meetings, and, behavioral stuff. Those things are challenging. Like when I come into school on Mondays, I'm horrified of my email because it's just all these different tasks that you gotta do.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I love it, man. I love working with kids. I love teaching kids.
It's good.
I have high patience level for them. So,
do you
that's
think
cool, man.
having kids makes that easier?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. You also having your own kids, and my kids are good, so it really kind of makes me even appreciate my own children more.
These little
Because my kids are very very well behaved for the most part. But yeah, the teaching and then the coaching as well, the school, and then my son's basketball season, getting his games, you know what I mean, and then a lot going on. Then of course, jiu-jitsu. It's been a minute since we got together, but I did get my purple belt.
Let's go.
It was a while back.
I remember you first told me about it. It was like several months ago.
Yeah, it was a while back now, but that was so now I'm just getting kind of. I got to start doing a little more teaching. That's kind of the level you
The
get
next
to
step,
when they want you to teach more. So kind of taking that on and still training, man. I love it. Last Thursday was a 10-round Thursday, and bro, 10 minute rounds, ridiculous. It's crazy.
It reminds me of
we
fight night.
Yeah, normally we do 5-minute rounds. So doing 10 minute rounds is actually insane.
Yeah. When I was in karate, when you hit like that advance, so for us, like green belt, green with stripe would be considered advanced. So like that would be green with stripe, blue, brown, and there. If you were a black belt, you weren't in class. Like,
Right.
If you were a black belt, you were teaching only. Like if you got your training from Mr. Woodruff, like only.
Yeah.
Like there was no room for you to like, nigga, get your ass up there and teach this shit while I go to the back and do paperwork.
Right.
But for the advanced students, we would have fight night on Friday, which would basically be like, all right, we pick one person and you got to fight all of us.
Yeah, just a shark tank sparring type.
And then
deal.
sometimes they'll jump in and like double team you, like, and you gotta just like, and it's always like, and then, dog, Mr. Woodruff would be the last person. I think I might have told a version of this story before. He's always the final boss, and he does this thing where he just like, I can't even explain it, bro. Like he maintains eye contact with you the entire fight.
So scary.
It's horrifying, bro. And like, and he does this thing where he hits you hard as fuck, where you know that he's an adult, but not enough to actually really hurt you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Of course.
dog, like it just feels like, oh, that nigga's
That's
a man,
scary.
bro. Like that nigga's a.
What if he'd be harder?
And it's just, dog. It used to horrify me. So I feel
That's so funny. But yeah, man. I've been on this journey for a while now, about 5 years. Been training, so, and purple belt is really, if you understand jiu-jitsu, a lot of people will say that purple is the hardest belt to get. It sort of signifies more than a leap into it being advanced, but it also signifies sort of a leap into understanding some of the more what I call the expansion and reduction of jiu-jitsu. Like a purple belt really signifies that you have been able to create your own style. You know what I mean? That works for you as well. So that's why it can be hard. And blue belt is Blue belt is chaos because, you know, so you start out white. White is just, you have no idea what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's more about survival and showing up and surviving and not dying. You know what I mean? Then blue, you become more, blue is often referred to as the street level belt. If you are a good blue belt, you pretty much can dominate anybody on the street that has no training. You know what I mean? So you'll see a lot of people leave after they get that too. You know what I mean?
Bad sign in my opinion.
You need more. You need more.
Also, like, it just shows, like, what did you get into this
What'd
for?
you get into it for? Exactly, right. So 100%. So blue is kind of the street safe belt, but then blue can be it is a very large pool of, because you can get you could get a fresh white belt who just got their blue belt. You know what I mean? You could get a blue belt who's like a serial competitor and is like just a 22-year-old monster who competes all the time, and they have that competitive edge plus being a blue belt. You could get a blue belt that's like a college wrestler that just started doing jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? You could get a blue belt who's kind of getting sandbagged by their sensei, and they got 4 stripes and they've been a blue belt for 3 years. You know what I mean? You can get
nasty.
all those. You know what I mean? You can get all those things in that color. And purple is a little more. So you can't get to purple by accident.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
So how was your belt whipping?
So they don't do that. I actually think that's dumb.
I
They
agree
do
that it's kind of silly.
That's kind of stupid, and I think it's some weird abusive bullying thing.
I think it's
people
just like
do.
jocular white boy
It
shit,
is.
honestly.
It's like, yeah, we don't do that. I think it's dumb. But we do. So the way that it was the way that my sensei did it was pretty dope, man. There was there's a big seminar. This is the school I train at, is the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, and they're all over. And we always do a big seminar before the holiday, community day before Christmas. And it was at that, and Sensei was doing a seminar he was teaching, and he had me demonstrate. You know what I mean? And I posted a video of it, but he just was using me for the demonstration, and he was like, you know, there was a lot of people there from the other schools, and he's like, this is Jared. He's like, he's my first blue belt. You know, he was like, he's an amazing person. He just talking about me a little bit, and then he just goes, and now he's gonna take that blue belt off, and he just pulls out a purple belt, and I was like, oh,
That's fire.
it was,
Man.
it was amazing. It was one of my favorite moments that I've experienced. So it was really dope. But yeah, man, that happened, and then
Hold on, before you move off of that, I think I told this story once before, but just to kind of tie that in. Those ceremonies in martial arts are always really dope, and shout out to your instructors for making it special.
Yeah, for sure.
When I got my black belt, so we do this thing, or we did this thing where anytime a black belt walks in this dojo, no matter what's going on in class, they stop the class and say, "Attention to the front, black belt walking in the building," and you stop and you bow.
I love it.
And they did that before I knew anything. I walked in the door and Mr. Woodruff stopped class.
Before you knew that,
Before I knew it, and I turned around like,
was somebody behind me.
and he was like, "Nah, you." And I was like, "Yo, that's hard, bro." Yeah.
Nah,
I should have seen it coming because they did the same thing for my homie Kyle too.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Kyle Felix. Yes, sir.
I done heard so many stories.
They did the
about
same
this
thing
guy.
for Kyle, and when
dope.
they first said that, it was a part of me who was like, "I did just take my black belt test. I wonder if he's talking about me."
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, it's crazy because I feel it was I just was not expecting it. You know what I mean? So it caught me.
So you didn't have to do a
off
test.
guard.
It's just like whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I think sometimes you are being tested without
you knowing
on
it.
certain, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Certain classes, I roll with sensei and he tries to kill me.
I like that a lot better.
You
to
know
be
what
honest.
I mean? Yeah.
Like the way that we did it, because it was sort of like a business, is that you had to like sign up for a test.
Yeah,
and I think you had to pay for it too.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's different, man. A lot of dojos do it differently. But yeah, I think I like the way Sensei does it, just kind of organically test you over time and look for certain things.
Because I feel like that's the way the real martial artists do it.
Yeah, 100%. Throw certain things at you, things like that. And then I think, I had that, had a really good performance at IBJJF when I won gold, undefeated. So all submissions. But yeah, man. I know you've got some hoop stories for us.
Man,
what's been going on in the hoop world? This guy, it actually is funny to me because sometimes I see a video of you and I text you and I said it's actually really funny to me that you are still a good basketball player that can play. You are still a legitimately good basketball player, and it's just funny to me that you can still hoop like that.
Hey man, y'all think I just be talking shit, bro? I can hoop, dog. I be frying, bro.
It's
like
so funny.
So I put a couple videos in the Discord. I was cooking that day, but that just so happened, and it wasn't my video. Somebody else was recording, and I, like just being able to use your left hand.
Yeah, it's
you'd be surprised at how few people.
You'd be surprised at how crazy a lot of guys talk that never played varsity basketball,
bro. Like doing a left hand layup in traffic on purpose, right? Like I drove to my left.
It's more rare than it should be.
Yeah, and because they know I'm right-handed, he played me to my left.
Goodness.
And I put my body between him and the basket. So the only way he could block it is if he fouled me. And I laid that bitch up off glass, left hand. Easy. Learned that shit in 9th grade.
With the left.
No big deal.
It's pretty easy, actually.
And so yeah, Bear, I've got a lot, bro. Like let me try to think. What's the best one? I think so as a matter of fact, later that day, I put this in the Discord as well. This was the fucking funniest comeback I ever had, dog. Just in terms of like a shit talking moment. It wasn't even shit talk. It was just a little garnish on top. So I was getting hot as usual, and I hit a couple of threes, and then I hit so he closed out on me like real hard. And again, good shooter. A lot of niggas don't know this. If you're a really good shooter, shout out to Steph Curry. He does this better than anybody. You should be able to, and it is very hard to do, change the arc of your shot depending on who is guarding you.
Yep.
That is very hard to do.
You want to know something crazy?
What's that?
My son's good at that.
Dog.
This kid, I don't know if you've seen his highlights from this year.
I know he's got a lot of arc on his shot.
He can shoot.
But like, I didn't learn how to do that till like after college.
That's
to be honest.
Insane. Yeah.
So if he can do that in high school, he's gonna be all right. So changing the trajectory of your shot if somebody's closing out on you. So I shot a high arcing, and when you shoot with a lot of arc, the swish is like
loud.
It's like
emphatic.
That bitch was wet, dog. Splash down triple. Right. All net, bro. And so I didn't even say nothing, like, cause nigga, I did that shit on purpose. What do you mean? Like, I didn't. What I'm supposed to say something? Like, nah, I meant to do that. That shit, I shot that bitch and went in. That was my intention. So I didn't say nothing. I just went and got back on defense. And then the other dude on the other team who wasn't guarding me, he was like, "Hey man, you gotta close out on that, man. He a shooter." And then the guy who closed out, he was like, "Man, I was there. And then I was like, "Hey, don't be mad at him, bro. He was there. It was just a great shot. It was just a great shot, dog." Like, he did what he was supposed to do, bro. It was just a great shot, bro. Like,
he did his thing.
You know what I mean? Don't be mad at him. It was just a fucking great shot, dog. So that was pretty funny. Man. We had, so again, not that same day, but in that same run, this is a different run. So I'll go to two different runs. This is my Wednesday run.
Okay.
Some of the same people in both, but there's like other people that don't know me as well in the Wednesday run. And so some of these guys that I play with on the Saturday runs, these are cool guys. They can play, but they're not like basketball. Like, they all love basketball and they're good, but they're not like me in the sense that they get like super fucking mad when they lose. I hate losing. It pisses me off. I did one time. We lost on a game winner, and like, because I knew how I was gonna react, I like skipped the whole like, oh man, good game, bro. Like it was a couple of people who like tried to do that to me. They like tried to stop me and dap me up, and I literally said, hey bro, just give me a second. Just give me a minute. And I went over and like punched a wall. And then I came back to dap people up just because I knew I just needed to get that out so I won't act a fool.
Hilarious.
So they're not like that, right? Like they might have played high school and, you know, they love watching hoops and they call it hoops, that type of shit. You know, these are hipsters. Actually about half and half. A lot of them are kind of white hipsters. And it's just a really cool vibe. Like I like the guys. They're all cool as hell. We all are friendly with each other. And we play well together because we've been playing together for a couple years now. So we go to this new run on Wednesday, and there's a couple of younger black guys who don't know us, and they all came together. And two of the guys could hoop. The other guy was just athletic, but could he hoop for real, man?
I don't know.
Again, my litmus test when I was 25, could you fuck with me? And the answer is almost always no, right? None of those guys could. But so whatever, they beat us like 2-3 times in a row. Just, you know, being faster, more athletic. And again, one or two of the guys really had some game and was like making actual good basketball plays and tough layups, tough finishes, respect. But there was another guy on the team who was like the middle in terms of talent. He was like the middle guy.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't quite as good as the really good guy and not as bad as the guy who was all right. But he was talking the normal amount of shit, but then he started like doing a little extra. He started like dancing up and down the court and just kind of doing a little bit of heel work, I would say is a good way to describe it. He was doing some like Eddie Guerrero, who was like an annoying heel, who like dances and taunts in your face, like that kind of heel work.
Oh gosh,
just on some front runner shit, right?
Ricochet, dog. Right
hilarious.
now,
Yes.
Kurt Ricochet.
So he was doing a little bit of that. And it was starting to piss me off.
Dogging.
It's some hot dogging. That nigga was literally dancing. He started like dancing. And I'm like, and I literally said,
Daniel Garcia.
dog, yes, exactly. This fucking bullshit. So I literally say, and I'm not saying much because I talk a lot of shit, but I don't usually talk shit if I don't know you, right? Like it's all friendly. And I literally say out loud to my team, like, all right, now they started to dance on y'all niggas. Come on now, like have some pride. And so they beat us twice or maybe 3 times. And I'm like, all right, bro, enough. I'm starting to get pissed off. And nigga takes over the game, as you would expect. I had not been in the post a whole lot because I was guarding the guy who was doing all the dancing. And he hit a couple of tough shots on me, bro. I can't lie. So then I got that nigga in the post and started to assert my will a little bit because obviously he's stronger, couldn't stop me. Turn over both shoulders, lay up, no big deal. So the game was close.
Oh my gosh.
Man. And he starts jawing at me directly, right? Because, you know, I scored on him a couple of times in the post. Game is close. And I start, all right, cool. Let me like try to get some turbo and like really lock down on defense. And I'm in this nigga's jersey, like really, you know, aggressively guarding him. He does an interesting move. I don't really know what it was, sort of like a misdirection, but I was in his face. I like closed out like really, really well. I almost fouled him, and he hits it all net. Bust my ass, like legitimately busted my ass. I was like, and I didn't say nothing because I've been here before. I'm a veteran. I know how to do this shit. And because I said something like call the screen out, I was trying to like watch for a screen that was coming, and I said something to my team like, all right, here comes the screen, watch the screen. He was like, no nigga, I don't need no screen. You need a screen, nigga. You need a screen. And so then he does his move, he hits and he starts popping off, bro.
Oh my gosh.
And again, I ain't say nothing, bro, because I've been here before. So we were up by we were going to 12. We were up by 2 or up by 1. So it was 9-10 us. He hit that to go 11-10. And to myself, I'm thinking, nigga, you should have hit a 3-pointer because y'all not getting the ball back. I didn't say this out loud, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, cool. Game point, I'm scoring this bitch and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Didn't say nothing to him. So next possession, I get the ball and he says, hey, that's right, you need a screen. And I literally whisper back to him like, you're right, I do need a screen. But while he was talking, he didn't see the screen. It was getting set. So I said that. He was like, "You right? I got here comes the screen." As a matter of fact, going to my right, and jump shooters who are right-handed shoot better going to the left. But I was going to the right.
But that's a good skill to have, going your strong hand and being able to pull
absolutely
up.
Off of three, off of a screen. And his help side didn't hedge as hard as he could. If he did, I was gonna go to the basket anyway, so I was gonna score no matter what. I just would rather get a 2 because I wasn't super confident that we were gonna be able to stop them again. And it wasn't win by 2, so we needed a 2 to win. But his help didn't hedge nearly hard enough. Nigga, one dribble pull up kind of fading 3-pointer. Splash down all net, and boy, the fucking pop off I did was epic, bro. I hadn't said nothing to him the whole game. I said every single cuss word I knew, and it made some new ones up for that nigga. Get your weak ass out of here, bitch ass nigga. Dog, every single cuss word, bro. I turned around after I hit the 3. I turned around and started just like cussing to myself with my head down, just like. Cussing to myself back down the other way on some psychopath
primal profanity,
bro. And then I like headbutted the fucking wall behind me. Like, just absolutely lost my mind, bro.
Primal profanity.
And then I did the same thing to that nigga again the next game, bro. Another game winner back to back. So yeah, that was a good one. And then I think I said this in the Discord. There was in my Saturday run, young fella called me soft, and I said, "I beg your pardon." And proceeded to score 10 unanswered points in a game to 10, by the way. Doing like at every level, like 3-pointers, getting to the basket, and then just like deciding that I am going to post up and turn over my right hand shoulder, and there's nothing you can do to stop me unless you tackle me. Bucket every time. Take your weak ass to the weight room and stop talking shit.
Go to the weight room. Love it. Man.
Basketball stories. I took the last two runs off though.
Recovery.
Yeah, dog. Because my shit was. The problem is after I do all that, I'm fried afterwards.
Facts.
So yes, need some recovery time.
Yes. In the wrestling world, again, it's been a minute since we recorded, but most importantly, man, Hiroshi Tanahashi retired at Wrestle Kingdom this year. Went out with a amazing match with Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. Literally, I was teared up. The ceremony afterwards was great when all the wrestlers came out to sort of, congratulate him. It was pretty emotional. Tanahashi's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So
was this on a special show? Or?
It was on Wrestle Kingdom. He retired at Wrestle Kingdom back in January. His match with Okada was a classic. Literally, he went out on a 5-star match, which is insane. A lot of people, he is not as old as a lot of people think. He's only 49, but his body is just absolutely cooked from wrestling that New Japan style for so long. He barely walk. But
he's got the crazy Chris Jericho knees.
Yeah, bro. His knees are cooked. But he went out on a banger match. It was really dope. And then also Kenny Omega is sort of back. And he is that guy, one of one. He's had some great matches already this year. The Swerve match on Dynamite was fire.
I've heard some people saying that that's like the best TV match that people have seen in years.
It is. It was. And AEW has been fooling, man. AEW's been on fire. They had another really good TV match on Dynamite this past week. They got Andrade back in there. He's looking like one of the best wrestlers in the world too. Their build to Revolution has been amazing. You got Swirl back being a heel. They're just on fire. They are just cooking right now. So AEW has been really good. New Japan's been good too. New Japan has also been good. Takeshita lost the title to Yota Tsuji. Yota Tsuji brought back the old belt. So that was dope. And then Revolution, March 15th. I'm like super excited for Revolution on March 15th. The card, yeah, Yeah, we in there. The card is already sort of taking form, and there's already. So we're gonna get MJF versus Hangman. I think MJF's gonna be the champ until probably Omega is ready to step in there.
I agree.
And again, I'm not the biggest MJF fan, but he's good for what he does. Then we're gonna get FTR and Young Bucks. Gonna get Takashi and Moxley, bro. Bandito and Andrade is gonna be off the chain. That's another dope match. So they're still building the card, but it's taking form right now, and it is looking like it's gonna slap. But yeah, we have not got to talk about quite a few things here. One of my favorite movies from last year that is sort of out on streaming now that I watched even again is this movie called Predator Badlands, dog.
Yes,
What
sir.
did you think? What did you think of Predator Badlands? And have you watched it since it's been on streaming?
Have I watched it 14 times?
Have
like
you watched it 14 times like me?
I have not. I plan on it because I do. What is it on Hulu?
It's on Hulu, Disney Plus,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I have not, but I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a really, really cool. So I loved a lot of things about it. One, like just getting a good look at the Yautja. How do you pronounce that? Yautja?
Yautja.
Yautja. Yeah, Yautja. The Yautja culture.
Yeah, dope.
Really, really dope. I thought it tied in like the stuff that they're doing with Predator, like the Predator animation.
Yeah.
The
Dan
anime.
Trachtenberg is cooking for
Man.
that franchise. Absolutely resurrected that franchise from the dead.
Yep. So I loved that. I loved the protagonist and like seeing his whole story of it was crazy. Like they told like a disability / like coming of age /
It was a shonen anime.
It really
story.
was, bro. Like it was he had his kind of his transformation arc, and it really was. I mean, it's no surprise that those of us who grew up on shonen anime felt connected to this story because it had all of the beats. But it's cool seeing that. And I know I talk a lot of shit about this shonen like formula, but it is refreshing to see it in another medium that's not anime. You know what I mean? Like Top Gun, bro. Like Top Gun was just the magical school of fighter pilots, dog.
Facts. The magical school of fighter pilots.
This is shonen anime with the rival and everything. The only thing it was missing was the deuteragonist. I can never fucking pronounce that word. But
I don't think
the rival.
I don't think anybody can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I really loved Predator Badlands, man. I got the dope little steelbook version of it. Watched it a couple times since it came out. Was waiting quite some time for it to come out so I could watch it again. I really love this film. I actually saw it. Saw it in theaters 4 times.
Didn't you say you saw it twice in the same day?
No, that was a different movie.
Oh no, dog. This nigga texted me and said he just watched. I think it was Predator.
I watched it twice in one day at home.
Watched it twice back to back.
Back to back at home. Watched it 2 times in a row.
That's hilarious, bro.
This movie is really dope. I loved it. I actually saw Screen X. That's my first time seeing a movie in Screen X. That's the screen at the theater. MJR, where I go, it has a Screen X there, and it's a screen that wraps around the whole theater.
Oh,
that's cool. Yeah,
like all the way around.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so that was my first experience going to Screen X, and it was really dope. But I love this movie, man. It just, I mean, I'm a big practical effects guy. There's a lot of CGI in this movie. It is good, and also, since I became a film snob,
this shit looks incredible.
It's so dope, bro. The scene where he's in the spaceship. It feels like you're in the ship.
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, man.
That's fire.
But it's gotta be. You gotta see the right. It was gotta be the right film for it. Okay. I was waiting for it to be a movie worth seeing it in.
Interesting.
But yeah, Screen X is dope. But this movie, again, there's a lot of CGI, but it's done really well. They kind of mix it with the practical effects. And then just actually going to the locations that you're shooting the movie on, man. You can tell those things. It's a good looking movie. And as we just said, it's literally a shonen anime story. And it feels like a video game.
Yep.
The movie is very video gamey. It kind of reminded me of Horizon. Some of the Horizon games, and it reminded me. Did you ever play Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation 2 back in the day?
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of that a little bit too.
Like specifically the fight against the big ass
the callus, the big callus monster. Yeah, specifically that one. But yeah, this movie's really dope. Deck was cool, and again, it does the thing that I always want. In these types of films, you have this cool character and this creature, but then the main characters are always humans, and it's always focusing more on the human characters. Like, give me a movie with the Predator as the protagonist, and that's what they finally did, and it was dope. And obviously, you got the Weyland Yutani tie-ins, right? That was really dope too, And then the fight choreography was really dope. And then one of the things I really love about this movie is I thought there was no way that you would get Deck getting revenge on his dad in that movie. I really felt it was going to be something that they would make you wait for the next movie for. And then they just give it to you at the end. Yeah. So
what was the Predator's name again?
Deck.
Right.
Yeah, and then it's such a dope movie, man. It's one of my favorite movies. That came out recently. So Predator Badlands was fire to me. I know a lot of people are complaining because it's people complain about everything. Probably because there's a girl in it. you know how the inbred internet is.
Disgusting.
But the movie was fire. I absolutely loved it. And I really enjoyed it. Speaking of movies, man, February was the most movies I've ever logged on Letterboxd in 1 month.
Wow.
I watched a ton of movies. I'm gonna read. These are the movies that I logged on Letterboxd this month. Showdown in Little Tokyo. How many? Do you guys remember that movie? 1991. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. Dog. Just a classic B action movie from the 90s. That's one of my favorite subgenres. Just the 90s B action movies. Love them so much.
Yes, me too.
Right amount of corniness.
Would you consider Last Action Hero a B movie? I feel like it's kind of right on the.
I would consider.
The only thing that would keep me from saying that is that Arnold was so popular.
Yeah, that's facts. But I think some of our guys kind of specialize in that little subgenre. Jean-Claude Van Damme for sure is in a lot of B movies. But yeah, it's. Showdown Little Tokyo is dope. I sent you that clip that just unhinged villain deaths in these older movies, bro. Yes. Crazy.
I remember one. Dog. I'm even gonna have trouble.
Bro, even Shredder in Ninja Turtles. My man fell into the truck and Casey Jones
just casual
murders him. He pushes the button. It's in the truck.
Let me just.
The truck squishes him.
Casual murder.
Like, oh my gosh. So
shout out to that era.
So I watched Showdown Little Tokyo. I watched Escape from New York, which is an old 80s movie with Kurt Russell. I watched this movie called Prisoner of War with Sky Atkins. It's dope. Watched couple other Dolph Lundgren B movies. This movie called Silent Trigger. He played the Punisher in 1989.
Yeah.
Watched that. Doug, did you watch the Wrecking Crew movie with Batista?
Bro, not yet, but
Jason Momoa?
I do want to see it.
So fun. That movie is actually dope. I'm kind of irritated it wasn't in theaters. This should have been a movie theater film. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of a similar energy as Bad Boys, but with better at fighting, and you know what I mean, and action. The fighting in this movie is like superb with these two guys, and this movie was really dope, and it's hilarious too. And then I watched Hard Boiled, classic John Woo action movie. Film Bros. Oh boy, that movie sucks. That's one of the highest scoring movies. Everybody loves the weird foreign film. That movie sucks. I will never watch it again. I'm actually mad. I just went by it, and I hate thinking about it. Just a disgusting, gross, weird movie.
It is pretty weird.
You ever heard of Equilibrium?
Yes.
That movie's dope.
Yeah.
With it's randomly got Tay Diggs in it.
Yeah, he gets his face sliced off.
He gets his face sliced off like vertically.
Yeah, the long way. Then he gets his face cut off the long way. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Oh, why can't I think of my man's name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's in it.
Yep.
It's a really dope dystopian.
Some little early gun food movie.
Yeah, government dystopian movie. It's pretty cool. I liked it. Then watch Point Break. Was a classic 90s movie with two of my favorite white guys of all time, Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
Interesting. You're a Patrick Swayze guy.
Oh, dog, I love Patrick.
Interesting.
Swayze.
Is it
one of the
Roadhouse?
He
mostly?
yeah, dog. I love Roadhouse, but he just has he's got a energy about him that I just like. He's just a cool dude.
You know, he's not a martial artist.
He was though.
If he was, it was after he was already.
I actually heard he was already.
That's interesting. Let's
I think
look it
he
up.
was a dancer and he studied martial arts.
The way that I understood the story is that he started studying martial arts after he got into acting.
Oh, maybe
of his dancing.
Oh, maybe he did. He maybe
because Michelle Yeoh is the same way.
She was a dancer at this theater school, and then
Michelle Yeoh, Yang Zizi, they both were
dancers too. Yeah.
Dancers, and then Michelle Yeoh trained with Jackie Chan for like 40 years.
Facts.
I mean, she's been doing this shit.
I think they actually went to the school together at the same time. Yeah.
And it was a bunch of people. It was
that come from that school. Tony Leung too. That's my guy.
I think Tony Leung was later, but during that year, it was like 5. They call it like to borrow an expression from
the Generation of
the
Miracles.
Generation of Miracles, because it was like Sammo Young, Jackie Chan.
Sammo Hung,
yeah. I'll look it up.
That's dope. But yeah, Patrick Swayze is my guy. I watched this movie called Black Rain. It's a dirty noir film. It's got Michael Douglas in it. It's about the Yakuza. It's dope. I watched No Country for Old Men. You ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
I watched No Country for Old Men. Good movie, but did not like the ending. I hated that there's no closure in that movie. Remember Spawn?
Bro, hell
yeah. Watched Spawn, the old Spawn movie, which... that movie, is it campy? Yes, but it's actually not. That movie is still pretty dope, man, and I actually enjoy it still. I loved it when I was a kid, and I still enjoyed it now.
You were right. He practiced martial arts before and during his acting career.
Yeah, he was legitimately scrapping in Roadhouse. Roadhouse is a fire movie.
Yeah, Roadhouse is dope. I
love that movie. And then I watched a movie that this is what I wanted to kind of get to. A movie that is
okay, hold on, I found it. The Seven Little Fortunes.
The Seven Little Fortunes. That's actually dope.
Jackie Chan, Sammo Young, Yuen Bao.
Oh, Yuen Bao, he's dope too. He's in a lot of movies too.
I don't know this person. Yuen Hua.
I might know him if I see him.
Corey Yuen.
Yep.
Yuen Q.
Yep. She's in a couple of different movies too.
And then these other folks I don't know. But
That's
they're
dope.
a bunch
all
of,
in the school at the same time.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
But bro, I sent you some fight scenes. So one of my favorite just film people is Yen Wu Ping. He's he is the GOAT when it comes to fight choreography. This guy did Crouch Tiger, he did Kill Bill, he did The Matrix, he did Iron Monkey, he made these movies in the 90s called Tiger Cage. It's 3 of them. And Donnie Yen's in 2 of them, but bro, Tiger Cage 2 is one of the dopest movies I've ever seen in my life. It's got some of the I think this movie, outside of John Wick, is the pinnacle of fight choreography.
Really?
Yes.
What year did it come out?
1990, bro. And then there's a subgenre of Hong Kong films called heroic bloodshed. It's like the John Woo gun stuff, action movies. Yen Wu Ping takes that and adds like martial arts into it. So it is just this ridiculous action movie with these incredible fight scenes. It's got Donnie Yen in it. It's got Robin Shaw in it, the guy that played Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, yes.
Oh my goodness,
he's dope.
Oh my goodness, bro! In this movie,
I don't know why he wasn't a bigger star.
So about that, so
because he speaks English.
Got sort of. So when he was auditioning to play Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat, they called him Japanese, and he snapped on everybody and basically got tired of working in Hollywood because they were like racist, and
I hate
that had something to do with him not being in a lot of movies. But he is unbelievable in this movie, man. He's the villain. The fights are incredible, off the chain. Some of the best fight scenes you'll ever see in your life. Donnie Yen is young in this movie. He's like 28, superhuman. Don't even look.
Love it.
Some of the stuff he's doing is just ridiculous. And then the score is like a synth, and it sounds like a video game, bro. So this movie just reminds me of a beat 'em up like 90s video game.
Kung Fury kind of.
It is so sick. I'm gonna show you one of the fight scenes when we get done. But this movie, Tiger Cage 2, one of my favorite movies of all time. Just brilliant movie. But yeah, man. So I'm just a real film snob, dog. I just be watching movies all the time. But we gotta talk about Ghost of Yote, man.
Bruh.
This game, we haven't got to talk about it since it came out. We've all beat it. We've all platinumed it. We've all 100%ed it. We've all played. Let's just talk about this game. How did you feel about it? We know how much Ghost of Tsushima means to us, and just not even gaming, but just our friendship, and it's one of the things that really holds even the SwordCast community, right?
Facts.
The pod. That game is super important in there. And then we got this one. Just what did you think, man? Ghost of Yote.
It would have been really easy for this game to disappoint only because of how high my expectations were. But I don't know that I've played a game where I couldn't help, because I know better. I know better than to have high expectations. But I trust Sucker Punch, and I just couldn't help myself. So my expectations were sky high, and immediately like blew the doors off my expectations, which is insane, bro. Like, first of all, I love Atsu as a main character. Like, I think a lot of people, not us, but a lot of people were worried about, the loss of Jin Sakai and all of this other stuff. And it's just a really different story, bro. It's a completely different story. Got nothing to do with Jin. So what we understand is that Ghosts of X, right? Ghosts is a franchise. It's like an anthology. It's not like a continuous story, which I'm okay with. She was a dope character. She was believable. I love the voice actor. I can't remember her name now, but she's real. Erika Inshin or Erika Joshi or something like that. She's awesome. She acted her ass off. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, there was nothing,
bro.
There was nothing about it that was a downgrade at all.
Yeah,
in my opinion. I love the new weapons. Okay, I guess the only, like, I wouldn't even say this is a downgrade, but the only weapon that I didn't love was the Odachi. I didn't really use that very often.
That's the giant sword.
Yeah.
Every
other weapon
every now and then I pull it out to clear up space.
pull out the boomstick. Like the stealth was better,
bro. The face off. And then have the shot as the last stop.
Oh my God! Pull out the blammer on niggas, dog.
And then it's so fast.
By the way, this is a 3D printed prop gun. So those of y'all who are watching, do not take this video down. But yeah,
my goodness,
it's hilarious. And I didn't like it. Kind of surprised me too. Like, no, wait a minute. She pulled out the blaster.
Insane.
She pulled out the Han Solo joint with the hip fire.
Nah, it's so dope. So dope. I loved it, man. I absolutely loved it. I think I wasn't nervous at all, like you said, but just I think it's everything that was perfect about Ghost. They either made it better in some way, or they just sort of cleaned it up. I think like the fighting, the combat in Ghost of Tsushima is so good, and then it's just cleaner, and you know what I mean. They somehow cleaned it up and made it even more efficient. Just like it's so responsive that you don't have any of those moments where you feel like you did something and they didn't do it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The controls are super responsive. The pairing was so good. I really loved a lot of the charms and things that you needed. The game it's beautiful. The music is incredible. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. 10 out of 10. The story. What did you think about how the story go for you?
I liked it. I mean, I think the story was. I think I actually kind of like the story a little bit better than Ghost of Tsushima's story. I think, and again, this is no slight to Ghost of Tsushima, but I do think that story was a little more standard. Like it was, I wouldn't say predictable, but it was like, okay, like I get the arc here. This one had a few more unexpected bits. Like I liked the way they they explained the relationship that Atsu had with each of the Onryo or the Oni or the Onryo.
Yeah.
And how like the fox or the kitsune being like a new version of the kitsune and the old one being becoming like a mentor.
It has some really good twists in it. And it just the revenge story of going after more than one person was really dope.
Only thing I wish we could have got more of, and I'm sure they probably will explain this at some point, is what was the beef between Saito and her father?
Yeah, and they kind of gloss over it a couple times, and I believe when he was, trying to lead a uprising,
against the Shogun.
and her dad just left and took off. So he looked at him like he was a traitor. I think that was something to do with it, but I love that. The flashbacks were dope. I love every time you go back to the house, you kind of have that option of being in the present time or flashing back. The armors in this game are sick.
Man, the masks.
The sword kicks, the masks were crazy. The sword kits. This game is so good.
Bro, the fight against... I don't remember the fake name, but basically Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah, Musashi. Yeah, Tekezo.
Yeah,
that was actually and that was actually Miyamoto Musashi's name before he changed it to Miyamoto Musashi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually didn't know that until I read Vagabond, and they tell that story. His name was Shaman Tekezo before he changed the Vagabond's the greatest piece of media ever, but yeah, it was so dope. And that fight was, I tried to go do it early.
Shit.
My goodness, I was getting absolutely clapped. I had to use the I loved that fight so much I did it twice.
Me too.
I loved that.
Have you
fight.
done New Game Plus yet?
Yeah, of course.
So you can like keep replaying.
Yeah, New Game Plus is the best game feature ever, by the way.
Yes.
I don't understand why every single game doesn't just immediately do New Game Plus. But you have to like wait for it. But that fight is one of my favorite boss battles in a game ever. Yes. Just you have to take that climb. and you go up there,
and then it starts fucking
and then
snowing.
the elements start coming against you. It's such a good boss fight, man, and you have to be efficient. You cannot get greedy. You gotta take that one. You gotta take
your one little poke, take your one little scratch, and get your ass back on defense, bro. Stop gambling, because he'll cut your goddamn everything off.
I loved the armor that gives you the 3 hits after the parry. That was essential to beating. And you have to be able to perfect dodge. You can't just parry.
Yes,
and nothing
bro.
is more satisfying than getting that.
Yes,
that perfect dodge.
You know what, bro?
Is so satisfying.
One difference I think between this game and Ghost of Tsushima is that I think Ghost of Tsushima really, really, really rewarded you for parrying. This game rewards you for parrying too, but it rewards you even more for dodging.
I agree. The dodging rewards because, and you know what? I never looked into it. I wanted to. I kind of feel like dodging is harder.
I agree.
And I think that they turned up the reward system for it
100%.
For sure.
Especially, I mean, dog, yeah. Because he doesn't do anything but like red attacks.
It's ridiculous. It's insane.
Like every now and then he'll give you a parryable attack, but it's almost always like death blows, bro, every single one.
And then there's the freaking the polar ice cap storm. you get this horrible snowstorm that will also kill you.
Yes.
And then he starts getting mad aggressive during the snowstorm. It's a very satisfying boss.
The first time I beat him, he had like one sliver of life left, and I just said fuck it and shot him.
I didn't shoot him at all. I have yet to pull out the blickety against him.
But when I'm not taking no chances.
When I went early, bro, it was, you should have seen, I was running from throwing bombs. Like, get away from me.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, but definitely
drinking to get your
getting drunk to try
to get my spirit up. Like, hold on, let me just. All right, I'm ready.
All right, come on. Like, so funny. Their game is so dope. Then the climactic battle was so good.
Bro, the fact that he like won't use his sword,
bro, is so
because he
sick.
Thinks that you're not worthy.
Dog,
that's fire,
crazy.
Bro.
And then obviously your brother coming back.
I was so happy to see that.
I was so mad when he came back because I knew he was gonna die. Yeah, when he comes back, I was like,
I was hoping that like
that game is
don't do that,
bro. That game is the story is so good. You get to a point where you have to finish it from where you're at. There's a point you get to and you do not want to turn. And it's a long. Yeah. I would say probably that whole final act. Mm-hmm. You're so locked in. There's no way you can turn it off and pick it back up. Yep. That's what happened to me. I was like, "Oh, I'm finishing this today." I was like, I'm not turning this off and coming back to it. I gotta finish it today. But yeah, it's just a 10 out of 10 game. I really also loved the Jin tribute. The Jin Sakai tribute was fantastic, bro. That was one of my favorite parts of the game as well. That part was really dope. Just the different, all the different parts of the map, the weather, I loved the assassination with the what's the chain and sickle weapon called? With the
Kuranagi.
Yeah, look it up. I can't remember what it's called. But that assassination was so dope. How you could
Kusarigama,
something like that. But the way that you could do the assassination with that weapon now and from a distance, and
the scorpion.
Yep.
That was my go-to. Like, I had 2 sets of armor. I had the Crimson Lady.
Yep. That one was dope.
That was like my stealth.
Oh God, those good. The final ghost mask with the horns.
Dog.
So sick.
And then for one-on-one fights, I would do the Onryo armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The armor sets, story, music. So when I did New Game Plus, my first playthrough, I played it, the regular way. And then New Game Plus, bro, I played it all in the
oh yes,
and it's not
Watanabe mode.
Yeah, Watanabe mode. It was
same thing.
So satisfying to play it in Watanabe mode. I did a little bit of the Takashi Miike mode.
I tried that.
I did a little bit of it. It was dope with like the closer fighting angles.
It got annoying
and
though.
The crazy amount of mud.
It was good for one-on-one fights, but when you had to fight people in a group,
it can get a little frustrating.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Where's this guy at? Where did he come from? But I just love 13 Assassins. He made that movie. It's one of my favorite movies ever, and so I wanted to try it out. But Watanabe mode, dude, so satisfying, so relaxing. That was definitely one of my favorite parts of the game as well, man. So, did you play what's another game that you've played recently that you also felt strongly about? I haven't. Ghost was really my last game. So, do you have another game that you've played that?
I've got a couple. So I'm just pulling up my PlayStation app so I can actually see what I've been playing. I have not played Cyberpunk in a while. So that's I will be playing it again, don't rest assured. So what about I tried to play yes. So I've got 3. One of them is called Outer Worlds 2. So it is made by Obsidian, who are the same people who made Fallout New Vegas. So it's like that style of gameplay. So it's like a first person / third person RPG. You play like Elder Scrolls and so that type of game. But it's like satirical, right? So it's based in like this space future, but like the commentary is like really obviously so like it's hard to get into the whole lore, but one of the factions is basically like this like cartoon version of like a hyper capitalist society where you got to pay for literally everything.
So I was like it's kind of like RoboCop.
Yeah,
I'll buy that for $1.
It's a similar type of like comedy, like black comedy satire. And then there's another one where the whole bit is like they just do science, like everything is science. And so each faction has their own radio station. And so the Auntie's Choice is the name of the capitalist. Basically every single song on the radio is just a long jingle for like some sort of product. Every single song.
That's crazy.
And then for
I feel like we're headed there.
Bro, it's like not that crazy.
Facts.
So that game was really good. It was just like a high quality game, and it was very, very funny. I love funny, like comedy in games when done well. Very, very one of my favorite things. And then there is did I say I had 3? Maybe. Oh, Dispatch, another game. So this is an interesting game. I don't know that you would like it, to be perfectly honest.
Dispatch?
Yes, it is. There are no air combos at all. Not a single one. It's hard to explain, bro. It's almost like how would you describe it? It's like those like telltale sort of story games where you gotta like make decisions and like choose dialogue options. I usually don't like games like that, but
my kids like games like that.
Jayless might like it. This one, well, I don't know. It's a little mature maybe, but it's like a really good story. It's kind of got a similar type of like sort of realistic but not quite as violent look at superheroes as Invincible does.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to explain, but if you played it, it's addictive. It's pretty fun. And then there's this game called Absalom, which is made by the same people as the folks who made Streets of Rage 4. So like that same graphical style, and it's a beat 'em up. It's a side scrolling beat 'em up, but it's a Metroidvania. So,
I love Metroidvania games.
So imagine Streets of Rage 4, but you got one life.
Mm.
And and if you die, you basically got to start over from the beginning.
Sounds pretty difficult.
It is hard, but they give you like, you can like level. So the point with, as you understand, as you play Metrovanias, which I don't always like, is that they want you to keep playing this shit. Like they want you to play it.
Facts.
It's like a run. Like
Yeah.
how far can you get in this run? And you get like really good at like getting the shortcuts, and I like those games sometimes. It's not always for me, but this one does it really, really well. And you can get upgrades where you can eventually get like 2 or 3 resurrections. You can like upgrade, but each time you go, you like upgrade, like your special moves are different. Like you don't keep your special moves. You like, it's hard to explain, bro. But if you play the Metrovania, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But just the combat, the graphics, the reason why I love Streets of Rage 4 so much is because the animation style works with the combat style so well, and everything is so fucking satisfying, bro. And this game completely nails that. It is hard, I won't lie. I beat it once, or I beat it twice, and like got through it like without losing a life, and I was like, all right, I think I'm all set. Sort of like Sifu, where I beat it.
Yeah.
I still think you should play that game, bro.
Sifu. I can't believe I never played it. It came out at a time when I just.
It's hard, and they've made it different now. So there's difficulty sliders now, but it's worth it. Like the fucking story is dope. The action is incredible. It's good. I hated on it really, really hard when it first came out, but I can't lie, it's good, man.
Have you ever played? Did you ever play Katana Zero? It was that sort of retro side-scrolling samurai game.
But I am familiar with it. I didn't play it though.
Okay. What about? Did you ever, Doug? There's this game called Nine Souls. Do you know what that is? It's like a samurai cat game,
No.
and it is incredible. I've only played. This is a game that I plan on really getting into and beating here pretty soon.
The art,
but bro, the art style and the animation in this game is off the chain, bro. This is probably gonna be. So my son actually put me on this game. He's really into indie games. He really loves what's that game? Undertale. He's like diehard Undertale fan, and he put me on to this game, Nine Souls. I only played a little bit of it, but this is a game that I really plan on getting into and playing the whole game. It looks really dope. Very cool. Nine Souls. So I want to play that next. But I switched up the top 5 on you, sorry. Because we were talking about video games and it made me want to do a video game related top 5. Top 5 video game protagonists, but they can't be from a fighting game. It has to be from a preferably, I'll go first so you can have some time here. Can't be from a fighting game. Got to be from a adventure game, thinking along those lines. Adventure game, RPG, JRPG. No fighting game characters. Top 5 game protagonists.
Okay.
Bam.
All right.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't want to, because I kind of did you kind of dirty there. So I'll go first. But we were talking about video games, so I really wanted to talk about video games here.
I'm with it.
I got some honorable mentions before we get started. I think we all love Link. Link would be one of my honorable mentions. I love Link. That's my guy. One of probably. What's your favorite Zelda game?
Damn, it's hard to not say Ocarina of Time, but it's either Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild.
$5. I love Ocarina of Time as well. Twilight Princess has always been one of my favorites. I think that game is underrated. Twilight Princess is really dope. But yeah, shout out to Link. Also, just a Smash legend too. Also, I'm a Kirby fan. Shout out to Kirby. I like Kirby a lot as well. But let's go, man. Let's get into this top 5. My first honorable mention is going to be Fei Fong Wong from Xenogears, man. Ooh. I love Xenogears. He just misses my list. Xenogears is one of my favorite games ever. Just a really dope game from the PlayStation days. really fire soundtrack too. And one of the first outside of Pokemon, Xenogears might have been, because I should not say this on public airwaves, but it took me a long time to play Final Fantasy. I didn't play Final Fantasy 7 when everybody was going crazy over it.
Mm-hmm.
So Xenogears was the first game that I played like that. But Xenogears is fire. Shout out to the protagonist in that game, Faye Fong Wong. But let's go. My top 5 favorite game protagonist. Number 5, Ori.
Ooh.
That's my guy. Ori, adorable creature from Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. You guys know that's one of my favorite games ever. I named my cat Ori. I have a cat named Ori. I literally named my white cat after him. Just a cool character, man.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable little creature. Scrap. In the first game, it's more so platforming, and you know what I mean. In the second game, my man's arsenal is crazy. You got the sword, you got the bow, you got the hammer. He's got his weapon arsenal in the second game is crazy. He's got this one weapon where it's like a lightning bolt that he throws. That game is insane. If you've never played the Ori games, you have to play these games. These games are incredible. You got to do it. You got to play these games. So cool. Please play these games, man. Coming in at number 4.
Shit, I can't do only 5, bro. This is impossible, dog.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this to you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this to you. Coming in at number 4 is gonna be my girl, Atsu, from Ghost of Yote.
Yeah,
she makes the list, dog. Atsu, number 4. Great character, great story. One of my favorite games of all time. Actually, I would still, just for what Ghost was for me at the time, I'll still take Ghost number 1. But I have no problems saying that Ghost of Yote is probably my second favorite game ever made.
Wow.
Easily. But Atsu, such a dope character, just a revenge monster. This is one of the best revenge stories ever in a game, and she is a really dope character. It was I loved when her brother's daughter comes into it, because she starts to kind of see how much of a monster she is. You know what I mean? Like, she's like,
she was planning on dying.
Yeah, she was not.
I don't give a fuck.
She was not planning on.
I'll run this shit off the road. Let's both die. Fuck it.
She was not. She was fully prepared for that, and then just the way she kind of becomes a little more less consumed by revenge over the course of the story. She's a great character, man.
Facts.
And I also love, bro, how sick did you get of playing that stupid coin flick game?
Really, really, really annoyed until I learned that you can turn on a meter to see how fast
I did not know that. I'm sitting here rifling these coins off the table, bro.
Facts, bro. The bitches flying out the room. I didn't know you could do that. Edmund told me about it, and I was like, "Oh," because I hate this game. I hate this fucking coin game, bro. But no, you can once you turn that on, though, it makes it like impossible to lose.
Oh my goodness, man. So, but yeah, Atsu, number 4, love it. Number 3, I'm going with my guy Raiden from Metal Gear.
That's a good one.
From Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. Raiden, one of the coolest characters of all time. Metal Gear Solid, one of the coolest just properties of all time. I don't understand how, and I know how Kojima is.
Mm-hmm.
I know how Hideo Kojima is, but I just don't understand how we have never gotten a movie. I don't understand how we've never got an anime. I don't understand how there's not more Metal Gear stuff. There's a lot of things that you can see the influence from Metal Gear in them, but I just don't understand how there's not been more Metal Gear stuff outside of strictly the games.
Yeah.
Need more. Give me something.
Yeah.
I love Metal Gear Solid, man. Raiden, of course, my favorite character. Jack the Ripper, just one of my goats, man. That's my guy. Actually, should I put it right in at number 2? I don't know. Oh, I just ran into a situation here.
I already know you're probably gonna say somebody that I forgot that's gonna fuck my list up.
I don't think I will, but I am actually gonna make a edit here. Raiden's number 2, dog. Okay. That's my guy. I love Raiden. Ever since I told you, man, Metal Gear Solid 2, one of my favorite games ever. That game changed my life. That was the first. So we talked a little bit before about how the way that I experienced the Metal Gear games, I thought Raiden was the main character because I played
number 2
Sons
first.
of Liberty first.
Yeah.
So then when I played MGS3, I was kind of like, wait, what? He's not the main character? And then I went back and played the original, and I was like, oh, he's the main character, not this guy. But just Raiden stories, fire. Sons of Liberty is one of my favorite games ever. And then, of course, Metal Gear Rising, one of the dopest games ever. One of the best. Before Ghost of Tsushima, Metal Gear Rising has some of the best sword combat ever. It was hack and slashy, God of War-esque, but a little more controlled though.
But that's okay. Like I like.
Yeah, me
like
too. It was a little less Dante Devil May Cry. It was like in the middle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that just fire. But anyway, Raiden is gonna be my 2. So I'm gonna go back now to number 3. And number 3 is gonna be my guy Zero from the Mega Man Zero games. Obviously he came through in X, but those Mega Man Zero games, those were my life outside of Pokemon on Game Boy Advance. That was I always talk a lot about Game Boy Advance and how that's pretty much my most. That's probably the most important system in my gaming life outside of Dreamcast. I would say Game Boy Advance is probably the most important. That's where I got good at Pokemon. Played and those Mega Man Zero games were hard.
They were hard to
played those, beat those on there. And so Zero is one of my favorite characters, man. And then of course, number 1, Jin Sakai, Ghost of Tsushima.
See.
Favorite video game character of all time, the GOAT. That game, life-changing video game. Are they still making a movie of Ghost of Tsushima?
I think so. I haven't heard otherwise.
I love it. I wish Hiroyuki Sanada was just a young man right now. I wish he was like 35. So
he could play.
He could play Shimura for sure.
Shimura. Yeah.
I would love to see that. But Ghost of Tsushima, just my favorite game of all time. Jin, favorite character of all time, man. Just becoming the ghost, dog, and that whole story is fire. And again, man, Ghost of Yotei is a classic. But Jin, that tribute in that game, just getting that tribute and seeing how everybody viewed him as kind of this legend was incredible.
The first Shinobi,
dog,
which is insane.
Come on, man, so cool.
So here's my problem, bro. I couldn't put Jin or Atsu on my list, which sounds insane, but I'm gonna tell you why. Because look at how many great characters
I know.
there are,
I did
bro.
this. I literally forgot, dude. I forgot. There's probably.
I'm gonna say at least one that I
don't
know.
even want to hear your list because I know it's gonna.
I'm gonna say at least one that I know you're gonna be like, oh shit. Okay. So let me start with the honorable mentions, bro.
Oh boy.
Sonic the Hedgehog is an honorable mention.
How?
Which is crazy because we're talking about one of the most legendary characters
ever in a game.
I didn't even think about putting Link on my honorable mention,
which is crazy.
So we got Ryo Hazuki from Shenmue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna say another one that's gonna bother me. I completely forgot about. Dog, is Ryu Hayabusa on your list?
No, but he's on an honorable mention.
Okay.
From Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
You got Joe. Joe Higashi?
Yep.
From Shinobi.
Mm-hmm.
I got Jin and Atsu together as honorable mentions. I got Marcus Holloway, unsung character from Watch Dogs 2, one of the best black main characters. So so even at number 5, I've got a controversy, bro. So, and I'm gonna explain why when I get to number 2. So number 5, I couldn't decide between Bayek, which is the Egyptian assassin from Assassin's Creed, or Kiryu Kazuma, who is the main character from the Yakuza series. So I have them at a tie for number 5 here in a second, but I'll explain why in a second. Number 4, Cloud Strife. I mean, I named my dog after him. Like, how do I not have him on the list?
You know, if I name a pet after a video game, you
got to be on the list.
That's why I had to have Ori on mine. I named him. I named my cat after.
Exactly. So Cloud Strife, literally named my dog after the character.
Cloud.
So I'm gonna go in the crazy ass order. I started with 5. I'm going to 4. I'm gonna do 3. Then I'm gonna do 1, and then I'm gonna do 2. So here's number 3. This is the one I think is gonna fuck you up.
Oh no.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, how did I forget?
Aloy.
How did I forget Aloy?
Aloy is number 3 on my list, bro.
Oh my gosh.
So Aloy, obviously you gotta have her on there.
She gotta be at least my like my 5 would have to maybe be Ori / Aloy. I can't believe I forgot her.
So Aloy, I mean, one of the greatest series ever, one of the greatest protagonists. I mean, just an amazing character, amazing voice actor.
Oh.
So here's the only non-controversial one.
I just thought it would.
The only non-controversial one on my list
is number 2.
Is number 1.
Oh, number 1.
Number 1 is Snake. Speaks for himself. I've been preaching the gospel of Solid Snake since the beginning of this podcast. So here's my number 2 that's controversial. I've got V from Cyberpunk. Now here's the thing. V is sort of a created character. So like, how does that work?
But how does that work with Shepard though in Mass Effect though? Isn't that kind of similar?
Son of a bitch, I forgot about Shepard. but it is the same thing. It is the same thing, right? So Shepard / V is basically just me, right? It's basically just Omari
in the game.
So like so with that said, if I'm going by that character counts, obviously, so we're gonna get rid of Bayek and Kiryu, unfortunately. And I'm probably gonna go Cloud number 5, Aloy number 4. Probably gonna have V number 2, and I'm gonna have V number 3, Shepard number 2, just because I've had Mass Effect in my life for longer than Cyberpunk, and then Snake stays at number 1. But if we're not doing the like sort of created characters, and I'm getting rid of V and I'm getting rid of Shepard, I'm gonna do Kiryu number 5, Bayek number 4, Aloy or Cloud number 3, Aloy number 2, Snake number 1. So it just depends on like what the criteria is.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if gun to my head, it's just like straight up, you gotta pick created character or not. I'm gonna go Cloud number 5, Aloy 4, V, Shepard, Snake. That's that. If you put a fucking gun in my head, I have to go there.
It's a fire list, man. It's a fire list. Yeah, man.
I can't believe I forgot about Shepard. That
was hard. I can't believe I forgot about Aloy. That's insane.
What was the other one that you thought
about? Dog Samus. I loved when I was in GameCube phase era of my life. I loved Metroid. Played the crap out of Metroid Prime. So definitely could have had Samus on my God too.
You know which could have been a good, and this is gonna piss you off too. A good little like sneak in because it kind of bends the fighting game rule. Strider.
Yeah, man.
Because he wasn't a video game. He wasn't a fighting game character first.
Yep, he was an
arcade guy first.
And his game is fire. The one that came out on PS3.
Yep.
That game is really dope. So Strider could have been there too, dog. And then that whole little that's a cool world too. It's like a cyberpunk ninja world.
Like post-apocalyptic
tech dystopia type. Yeah, that's a cool. The Strider is a cool little world too, man. I actually wish He's another video game character I wish they would like do some more stuff with.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been in anything in a while or had a game come out. Like, you made a Strider game now?
Yeah, they
My
came out with
goodness,
one, I
bro.
think, in like 2015 or something like that.
That's the game I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That game was dope.
Yeah.
I wish they would do more with that.
There's I know I'm not a big Kratos
Good
guy, but
character.
Kratos is there. You got Master Chief. I mean-
Master Chief. I know my Red Dead fans.
Oh, Arthur and
Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan and John Marston.
Mm-hmm. People love Red Dead.
Yep.
People love Gears of War. What's his name?
Marcus Phoenix, I
Yep.
think is his last name.
Did they ever make a movie of that, or were they supposed to?
I feel like
or-
they've been talking about it for years.
And they were supposed to have Batista.
Batista,
playing
Terry Crews, a whole bunch of folks.
Did
they do it
Did
or
it
not?
happen?
I think it might happen. I don't know.
Oh, if it happened, it's probably
That
garbage
shit
because
probably-
I don't even know about it. It's insane.
That's funny.
Batista is one of my favorite actors.
Oh,
I
dog.
love him.
Best
I just
wrestler
watched-
actor ever.
I just watched. He's in some other goofy movie called it's called Afterburn. It's just like another little straight to streaming service movie. It's randomly got Samuel L. Jackson in it. Another fun little action movie, bro.
Oh no, it's not. It has not come out yet.
Oh, okay.
It's being directed by John Wick director David Leitch, not
What? It's not Chad
not
Stahelski?
Stellanowski or whatever.
Chad Stahelski? That's one of my guys too, man.
I don't think
Dog,
it's
he's
been
doing.
casted
You
yet
know, he's
either.
doing Highlander.
Oh,
Chad Stahelski.
yeah,
with,
I heard
with
about
Henry Cavill and Batista.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, that movie about to have the best sword choreography of all
Ever,
time.
yes.
I really loved Chad Stahelski, man.
It's going to Netflix though. This Gears of War movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Of course. So could be, but hey, man, thank you all for listening. We're back.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how consistent we'll be because we got life going on, but
Yep.
we back.
Yeah, man.
So thank you all for listening. The greatest catch up ever.
Yes. we got to give the people what they want.
We
bro.
gotta give the people what they want.
Yes, sir.
So we're back, and we will try our best to get you another one here. Thank
Yes,
y'all for
sir.
listening. Peace.